Hello everyone, Jonathan with Game Day Math, and we're back with week 3 of college football. We're going to kick off week 2 of NFL this weekend, and we're going to go through some picks here on the picks page of Game Day Math. And stay tuned because we've got a huge feature that just released yesterday at Game Day Math that I'm going to be going over and highlighting. We're going to find some great picks using it. So let's start off with what we've been doing the last couple weeks, going through the picks page here. I've got this week selected. We're looking at just college football and NFL. We've got 10 books to line shop against, and we're going to find some EV plays. We've got the bet score here that's going to stack your best EV plays at any given moment of time. You've got your expected return on investment, and we're just going to go ahead and tick through these real quick to make sure you've got plenty of bets to use for your week 3 and week 2 football. So we've got Wisconsin 36-35 there on FanDuel. Take that. We got FIU on the under on DraftKings 58.5 minus 110 odds. You select the bet. We got a bet tracker screen that'll pull it for you. You've got the Kelly factor that'll show the exact suggested bet size based on your bankroll, 116.28. You've got your bet score coming in there. Your no big line minus 115. We're getting minus 110, so we're getting 5 cents of EV there. That equates to a 2.11% expected return on investment and a Euclid expected value percent of a little over 1%. That's a solid EV play. And we'll keep going down. We've got Colgate at plus 38.5 spread on FanDuel. Again, same thing. We got minus 115 odds. Fair odds are minus 120. We're getting 5 cents of value there. We'll place that bet. I'm just going to tick through these pretty quickly. We got the Falcons at plus 160, 73.82. We'll track that. After you track it, it's going to come over here on the right column, show your bets so you know what you've got bet activity on already. You don't have to manually keep track of that. We've got a bet tracker embedded in the software for you. That's available for all tiers, so free, sharp, and plus tiers. I've got the plus tier pulled up here. That's going to give you real-time odds, 15 of the best picks available at any given moment of time. 93.44 for New Mexico versus UCLA on that spread. Let's grab Vanderbilt plus 3, plus 107 on Profit X. 89.73. Going through these quickly. Central Michigan plus 28 minus 105 on Rebet. 72.12. And really, you can basically take anything 80 and above and just say it's a great EV opportunity that has both sharp momentum and value embedded in that bet score. Anything in the 70s is still a positive EV play. A little bit tighter there because the percentage is going to be lower, a little bit less certainty than those 80s and above. So if you want to gain a little bit of confidence, we've got an event page that'll pull up for you. You can analyze the lines. You can pull in some of the sharper books just to compare. We're getting plus 28 at minus 105 on Rebet. Pinnacle has that at minus 112, so 7 cent value to Pinnacle. We've got 5 cents to Circa. Scroll down here at the bottom. You've got a handicapping section. This is a bottoms up view. This is from D Ratings Projections to get the score projection and the handicap and conversion. And it's also going to look at recent bet trends, so against the spread and just how the team's performing recently. And it's going to give you a grade. So we got 4 to 5 stars here. That gives you some added confidence, not only from the top down side, but also bottoms up. We went ahead and placed that. And after looking at the detail, I would say that's definitely a bet we want to place. All right, so that's all look and feel of how we've gone over before. Oh, we just had an 81 bet score. We got to take that. Colorado Houston on the under. We'll place 124.82. And if you see an 80 bet score, especially on no big, you can guarantee somebody else wants to gobble up those lines. So having the plus tier, the real-time odds is critical if you want to get some of the best easy EV plays available, because that will go away soon. Somebody else is going to see that, and they're going to go grab that bet. All right, we've seen the picks page before. We're going to flip over and highlight the new feature. You go over to the odds tab. This is going to default to the money line tab. This looks exactly as it has in the past. We've got a nice clean interface of our books that we want to look at. We've got the Euclid EV, the Nostradamus no big line, bet score, bet line, and hold. And here's where we've really done some great enhancements. I'm going to toggle to the spread line, spread section, and we got a plus sign coming up over here on the left-hand side of my screen. And what that is alt lines. So we have alternative lines now available on Game Day Math. No change to price. So you're getting 10x the amount of betting opportunities now for the same price as before. Great feature. So excited for this. Once you've saturated the picks page, if you want to go build some parlays and be able to incorporate some different lines, this is a great opportunity. And also we've got bet scores easily visible so you can drill in and see. I've got two 80 plus bets here on Colorado. I'm going to take one of those right now. I see an 84 at plus 3.5 line on Profit X. Let's flip over and we'll grab that Profit X plus 3.5 plus 121. We got the 155.20, so the same bet tracker screen we saw before. We just grabbed an 80 plus bet. And I'm just going to toggle through some of these so you can see at face, you can look at all the way from +3 down to -4.5. Every single half point movement on the Kansas State, Arizona. And at one glance, you can see we've got one EV play. It's a marginal EV play. We're going to pass on all those alt lines. We keep going through here. We got some decent plays coming through on New Mexico and UCLA. We already touched that 15.5 line from our picks page. So the green highlight there is going to tell me I've already got exposure to this game. If I want to add some additional exposure, I can. Or if I feel comfortable with getting that full bet size on the picks page, I can pass. Here we've got quite a few of recent line movement that's going to highlight in green over here. We've got a 79 bet score on Novig for Memphis. 110.86. We're going to take that. It's a solid bet score. And we're just going to keep flipping through these real quickly. Nothing there. Oregon Northwestern, nothing in the 70s even. Buffalo, Kent State, no. Central Michigan, Michigan. We've got quite a few different opportunities. Our highest are down here with Central Michigan covering a 29 and 29.5 point spread. A little bit higher EV on the 29. Let's go ahead and take that on rebet. Go over here, toggle 110.13, log that bet. Hopefully it's available when you watch this and you can get some of these bets as well. And we're just going through all these different spread opportunities. We're seeing over 100 different markets already, just flipping through this so quickly. So if you've been on the fence with Game Day Math of just knowing its main lines, the picks page is the best betting opportunities, and you want to be able to have a platform that gives you more opportunities, more lines, more markets. Well, we just answered that for you. We've got it now. We've got alt lines for both spread. I'm not seeing anything else coming through right now on some of these spreads. Let's check out the South Florida Miami game here. Let's get this Miami at -17.5 on Novig. It's a 76 bet score. That's a solid bet score. We'll take that. Span that, 67.89. Track that straight bet. We've got the alternative lines now. We just went through the spreads. Let's go hit on some totals and see if we can see anything coming on overs or unders. Let's go through the Friday slate real quickly. A lot of 50s and 60s. We will definitely pass on those. Those are negative EV plays. And we're just going to keep going down here. And I honestly haven't had a chance to dig through this too much. This is, like I said, this was released just recently. But I'm so excited for it. I'm getting a lot more volume down myself and really looking forward to having the expanded offerings. We got two different bets here on Central Michigan and Michigan. 88 bet score, -39.5, +148 on Bet Rivers, 171.78. Place that. That's a great under there. Clemson, Georgia Tech. Keep going down here. And then we've got Wisconsin, Alabama. We've got two over opportunities. We got an 84 bet score of that going over 48 points at +140. We will definitely take that. Just highlight a couple more on the college football front. And we've got to check out NFL while we're here too. So let's just toggle over to NFL. Same look and feel. Smaller slate of games. We got less NFL teams, but let's just see if we've got anything coming through on value on NFL. Less betting opportunities on NFL, but I say that and I just pulled up an 80 bet score on the Rams and Titans. Got FanDuel giving us plus 138 on that. We will take that 98-13. So there's a good NFL play for you for Sunday. Let's see if we've got anything else coming through on the NFL slate. And the fact that you can log your bets, you can do this as much as you want. Keep continuing to gain additional betting opportunities and balance your book and your exposure so you don't get so overly weighted to any one event or outcome. Nothing else really standing out to me. Let's see anything we got on Monday night. 72 there. We'll pass on that. All right, I'm going to hit on some spreads here real quickly for NFL. We'll call it a wrap, and then we'll report back how we did. And definitely want to hear some feedback and comments of the alternative lines, what your thoughts are of that rollout, what's got you excited. We got a nice 80 play here at the Ravens, minus 13.5, plus 118 on Novik. Let's toggle over here and grab that. 119.92. We'll track that. All right, so we've got probably a dozen plays we just quickly went through there. Go back to the picks page, make sure no 80s snuck in on us. That all looks good. So we've logged all of our bets. You can see we've got quite a few bets coming through here now. And then if you've got more than one bet on a single event, it'll highlight the two bets here. So we got Wisconsin on the money line. We've got the over on the Wisconsin-Alabama game. So if you want to get more than one bet opportunity down on an event, it'll log that and allow you to quickly be able to see where your exposure is and what you've got down for bet volume. All right, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We've got a lot more other development things coming in the pipeline of Game Day Math. Best of luck with Week 3 college football and Week 2 of NFL, and we'll see you on the next one.